Hi friends, how are you guys doing? I hope everything is good at your end. And welcome back to the podcast where we talk real about fertility, hormones and all the things no one prepared us for, especially as we hit our late 30s or 40s. Today's episode is deeply personal and also a bit medical. It's about something called ovarian rejuvenation and how this experimental but promising procedure gave me hope after being told I had almost no egg reserve left. So if you are over 40 or 35 maybe, frustrated or have been told your only option is donor eggs, this one is for you. I will never forget the day I heard the word, your ovarian reserve is extremely low. I was 35, I had been trying for 2 years, I knew I was not 25 anymore, but I was still regular, healthy, fit. I did not expect to be told that my body had basically closed up the shop early. My AMH was 0.2, my antral follicle count showed 2, the doctor said IVF was possible but unlikely to succeed without donor eggs. It felt like grief, like betrayal, like my body was giving up on me before I was ready to give up on it. I started researching alternatives. Desperately, I stumbled across a few medical journals, a couple of YouTube testimonials, and a podcast interview with a reproductive endocrinologist. That's when I first heard of ovarian rejuvenation, more specifically ovarian PRP, platelet-rich plasma, and stem cell therapy. Injection growth factors directly into the ovaries to stimulate dormant follicles, improve blood flow, and potentially increase egg production. I was skeptical. It sounded like sci-fi, but the science was there, and small clinics in Europe, Japan, and even in US were starting to offer it. Let's break it down simply. Platelet-rich plasma is made from your own blood. They take a small sample, spin it down in a centrifuge to concentrate the growth factor and inject that plasma directly into your ovaries. These growth factors can improve ovarian function, wake up dormant follicles, potentially boost estrogen production, and maybe, just maybe, increase your egg count and egg output. The procedure is usually done vaginally under ultrasound guidance similar to egg retrieval in IVF. It takes about 30 minutes, minimal recovery, and because it's your own blood, the risks are low. Stem cell ovarian rejuvenation is a step further. Some clinics extract mesenchymal stem cells from your bone marrow or fat tissue and inject them into your ovaries. These stem cells don't turn into eggs, but they create a microenvironment that may support follicle regeneration or improve the health of your ovarian tissue. This is still experimental and it's more invasive because of the stem cell extraction, but early data shows promises, especially in women over 40 with primary ovarian insufficiency or DOR. Let me be clear, this is not a magic pill, it does not guarantee pregnancy, but for some women it means going from no follicles or maybe 1 or 2. And for women like me, that one egg can be everything. Some studies have shown that within 2-3 months after PRP, AMH level rises slightly, periods become more regular, in rare cases natural ovulation resumes. For me, I did not suddenly have the egg reserve of a 25-year-old, but my antral follicle count went from 2 to 5. I had enough for one more round of IVF using my own egg. Ovarian rejuvenation is just one piece. I also supported the process with CoQ10 to improve mitochondrial function in eggs, high choline foods like eggs and liver, acupuncture twice a week, anti-inflammatory diet, cutting sugar, dairy, processed oil, etc. Gentle movement, not hard workout. Sleep, because hormones need it. And yes, I kept asking ChatGPT everything from when should I expect changes after PRP to is bone growth helpful for equality. It became my nightly research partner. 3 months after my PRP procedure, we did a mini IVF cycle. We retrieved 3 eggs, 2 fertilized, 1 made it to a day 5 blastocyst. We transferred it. I did not want to get my hopes up this time. I peed on a stick 9 days later, 2 pink legs. Yeah, that time I was 37. My doctor said that embryo come from an ovary we thought was done. Whatever you did, it worked. This is not for everyone, but it may be worth considering if you are over 35 and have low MH, you have had failed IVF cycle, you are not ready for donor eggs, you want to explore every options with your own biology, and always choose a clinic that experienced. Ask how many procedure have they done? What's their pregnancy rate after PRP or stem cell treatment? Are they part of research study? And always pair this with medical advices, not just online hope. I wish someone had said, just because your number are low does not mean your story is over. I wish someone had handed me more options, not false hope but informed hope. That's what this episode is for. Not a promise but a path, a possibility. If you have been told your ovarian reserve is low, if you are over 35 and tired of feeling dismissed, know this: there are still paths forward. There are doctors researching, there are cells in your body that may still respond, and you do not have to do this alone. If this episode helps you, please share it, leave a review, subscribe, and come find me on YouTube where I share more about fertility over 35, hormonal health, and yes, sometimes science miracles too.